Hey folks, this is a follow-up slash update on a story I imagine most of you are familiar with, and that's the events that went down on the 25th of February to the family in Arizona who had their children stolen at gunpoint. A tidbit of information that a subscriber made me aware of: the doctor who set this whole thing in motion by calling the Department of Child Safety was a naturopath, and that really surprised me. I would not think that a naturopath would, for something as minor as a fever that was under control, would involve the state. So I will leave a link to this article because we're going to skip through much of it, and we're going to report now on the story within the story that's still going on and may go on for years, who knows. And we'll just pick it up from right this paragraph. But then it seemed as if DCS decided to make everything harder for the parents, because now the press was interested, as was the Arizona DCS Oversight Group, a local organization that fights for families' rights, and a state legislator, Representative Kelly Townsend, whom I'm actually calling now the new Nancy Schaefer, but let's just hope with a different outcome. She helped write the law that requires DCS to get a warrant before they can remove a child from the home. She has been lobbing zingers like, quote, "What about the parents' rights to decide what's best for their child? Parents felt the child was fine. Next thing we know, the Gestapo was at their door." In court, DCS tried to convince the judge, Jennifer Green, to bar the press from covering the dispute. A lawyer for the agency even claimed that the parents had gone against the best interests of the children by involving the media. Green rejected this argument, saying, "In Arizona, we like our courts to be open." And you might think, finally, a juvenile court judge that's honest. However, the judge ultimately sided with DCS, ruling that the children's removal was lawful and telling the parents to remember that the state had them on a family reunification plan. Isn't that nice? The state is making plans for the family as to when that they can be united. The children's grandparents are undergoing a DCS review and hope to be permitted to temporarily shelter the kids once that's approved. Isn't that nice of the state to allow the grandparents to first be interviewed? Geez, they don't even have to do that, do they? This is the kind of stuff that's really disgusting to me. And this story is still going on. These children are still not home. And this will undoubtedly have a lasting impact on everyone's lives involved. So anyway, that's all I got. Keep in mind, this is still an ongoing story. Have a good weekend.